this evening just for 1.5 hours. I'm going to be with you for 1.5 hours. I'm not going to be able to do a live on Sunday, but I wanted to jump on today, and then I will jump on as well tomorrow. So there will be 2 lives, but welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing great and looking forward to the weekend. Whatever it is that you are up to for the weekend, hopefully you're doing something nice for yourself. And yeah, so like I said, I'll be here for 1.5 hours, ready to answer some questions. If anyone's got any, well, I'm sure people have got questions. I'll just wait for people to come in. I can see we've got Yashi, we've got Prince Kuma as well. Kelly, Nick, welcome, guys. I hope you're all well. So we'll start with messages so that we can move and, because I know more people will be coming in. So we've got message from E and God. So message for you from God. We're going to bring in the dream cards for you. That's what I'm getting. What does Yashi need to know? Thank you, angels. A message from God. What's coming through for Yashi at this time? And the message for you is, if you live like you've always lived, you'll get the same as you've always had. You must decide to make a change towards your dreams. Decide on what you need to change, and you'll be rewarded with a new sense of achievement. So beautiful message coming through for you there. And the message is that if you are continuing to live as you've always lived, that you are going to be in a place whereby you keep getting the same results in your life. But if you decide to make a change towards your dream, this is about starting to really think about what it is that you want for your life, what you want to do, and really start to make changes in your life, towards your dreams. Decide on what you need to change for yourself, within yourself, in your physical world, and then you'll be rewarded with a new sense of achievement. So that's the message coming through for you. We'll get one more message. What else does Yashi need to know at this time? What else does Yashi need to know? Actually, 3 messages for you. So we've got, first of all, whatever this is you're asking about, let love be the answer. So the message for you is, anything that you're asking about, let love be the answer. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Fear not, all is well. So in relation to areas of your life, love everything. You're exactly where you're meant to be, and all is well, all is being prepared for you. So fear not. It is all being prepared, exactly what I said. And that's the card that has come out for you. It is all being prepared. Thank you, angels. It is all being prepared. It is all being brought in for you. The universe has your back. So you're being shown you're exactly where you're meant to be. The universe has your back. Everything will come in for you at the right time. And what does E want to say to Yashi at this time? What does E want to say? So E is saying to you, I want a new beginning with you. So he is wanting you to know that this is what he's wanting, that new beginning with you. And he's also saying to you as well, what else is he wanting Yashi to know? So he's also saying to you as well here, other messages coming through from him. He's also saying to you, my love for you will get me past all the challenges, fears, and obstacles that I face on my own journey and on the journey to you. So he's saying to you, the love that he feels for you, it is what's going to get him past all those challenges and the fears that are holding him back on his own journey in his own life, within himself, but also on the journey back to you. Who knew when we met that we would be here today? There's another beautiful chapter coming to our story. So he wants a new beginning with you, and he's saying to you, there is another beautiful chapter coming to our story. I'm doing what needs to be done on my part first, so I can be free to be with you. So he wants you to know that he's doing what he is meant to do and what he needs to do on his own path, and on his part, so that he can then be with you. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Prince Kuma saying hello there, and Kelly Nick. Hi there. May I have messages from E? So another message from an E there. Thank you, angels. What does E want to say to Kelly Nick? What does E want to say to Kelly Nick today? What is E wanting Kelly Nick to know? What messages are coming through? What is E wanting Kelly Nick to know? And welcome everyone today. Whether you're just watching or you are actually going to ask a question, you're very welcome here. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe. Even if you don't ask a question and you're just watching, the angels will speak to you through messages that are coming through for others as well. So you're very welcome here. And, do like the live as well. It really helps it to go out to other people so that other people can get messages as well that will help them on their path. There's a lot going on, a lot of people struggling and suffering with all sorts of things. And whatever we can do to help others, is we will do that. So we've got here, he saying to you, I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. So, if he's been acting a bit like he doesn't care or he's not showing you certain things, he's saying to you, he just acts like that. But really, deep down, he really does care. What else is he wanting Kelly Nick to know today? What else is he wanting Kelly Nick to know? So, excuse there's noise outside, they are, it's sort of like, it's where the kids come and play outside. And they're on their bikes, they finish school, so they are playing out there. So that's what the noise that you may be hearing. And it's quite hot today. For me to close the window, I'll be burning as well. And he's also saying to you, my body is calling for your body. So he's letting you know that his body is calling for your body. And he's also saying to you, our love is built on solid rock. It will stand the test of time and distance. So he's saying to you, yes, there may be things that are in the way. It could be time, it could be distance, or the time things are taking for the two of you to be together properly. But he's saying to you, but our love is built on solid rock. It will stand, anything that comes in the way. He's also saying to you, I never stopped loving you even when I said I did. I am still in love with you. So with this, he's just letting you know that he is in love with you. He's also saying, I know it is taking long. I am sorry, but I will get there. So he's apologizing for how long it is taking for him to get there when it comes to this love with you. But he's saying to you, know that I will get there. I would love for us to have a brand new start at doing life together. So this is what he's apologizing for. He would love for this to happen, but it's taking time for him to get there, to be able to have that brand new start with you. But he's saying to you, I am going to get there. So that's what he wants to say. I hope that helps. Okay, so let's see who's next. We've got Prince Kumar is next, and let's see. We've got Lady A actually. Can I know if I made the right decision by not being with my kid's father, feeling sad after being separated 3 years and he is moving on? Okay. So, firstly, I obviously when things like that happen, so you're saying you've been separated for 3 years, but you're feeling sad. Okay, what I am gonna say to you, Lady A, is that if this sadness is something that has suddenly come up, maybe you've been doing okay and you just recently you started thinking about things and really wondering whether you did the right thing separating from him, and it's something that you're thinking about even more now. I just really want to let you know that we are at a time right now with this eclipse season that we're in. This is a powerful time that is bringing in a lot of things to do with the past, things that are there for healing. So, if this is something that has suddenly come up and you're thinking about it more, have I done the right thing? And all these things, maybe you're even sort of having dreams about him or whatever it is that may be going on. It's part of the clearing of this time of this eclipse season. So I just wanted to point that out in case, unless you've been wondering that for the last 3 years, have I done the right thing and all these things? We'll see what the cards say to you. But, I really feel that if it's something that has suddenly come up, then it may have things to do with that. Maybe there's still things that you need to heal, and you're being shown that you need to work through healing certain things. Because if it's been 3 years that you've been separated, it's quite a long time, for you to suddenly start to think, have I done the right thing? So you just really need to see, really think about the things that happened in the relationship, what it is that made you become separated in the first place. Don't start to forget the reasons why that came up in the first place. Just because you are feeling that sadness, just really evaluate everything, and then also just think about when it has started. Is it showing you certain things that you need to work through and heal? Maybe there are things that you haven't dealt with, fears that are coming up for you. All that can be coming up, especially at this time for healing. So let's see, have you made the right choice? Have you made the right choice to separate from your father's kids? I think is what you said. Um, yeah, from your father, your kid's father. Yeah, your kid's father. Have you made the right choice to separate from your kid's father? Okay, so you're definitely feeling this energy coming through here, which is that Four of Cups energy, where you're feeling like you've lost, there is that feeling of loss, and maybe even an energy of boredom coming in with your life as well right now, and you may be in a place where you are even missing on the blessings that are in your life right now, because you're starting to really sort of go over the things and regret things, and you're sort of in this energy where you're just looking at the things that have not worked out and actually possibly missing on blessings. So I'm really getting this message for you to really think about, maybe write it down for yourself on a piece of paper or in a book or in your journal, whatever. Put the pros, put the cons on the side, and really think about the reasons why you separated in the first place, and the reasons why you may want to get back with him, for example, because I really feel that it may just be a phase that you're going through, and you just have to work through certain things, because you're more in this energy of boredom, more in this energy of missing on the sort of other blessings in your life, and you're looking back in regret. And and you're saying he's moving on. Maybe it's also because you're realizing that he's moving on. He may be moving on, maybe he's met someone, or you're thinking that he has, and now you're thinking, did I do the right thing? He's now moving on, and and you're feeling this energy. So I just really feel you need to really think about, as I said, the reasons why it happened in the first place, and and then look at the blessings in your own life right now. Start to focus on the good things. Be grateful for the things in your life. Again, you've got the Five of Cups as well there. That's that feeling of loss. So you are in this energy, and I feel that it may not be an energy about, sort of, ask yourself the question, are you still in love with with your kid's father? Are you still in love with him? Were you in love with him at the time where you went your separate ways? You need to ask yourself those deeper questions, because they may start to get clouded by the fact that you're just feeling that loss. Because, like I said, 3 years later is quite some time for you to start feeling that way. So, really, it's like you're feeling that you've lost him, and is this the right thing? There's a lot of that regret energy coming through here. But like I was saying, I really feel it's also coming in for you to work through certain things for yourself, and to heal things to do with that relationship and things that may have happened. So I'm just trying to get back to my there's this sponsored thing that's coming in the way. That so just really see what it is that you may need to work through. The other card that has also come out is the Judgment card, and this card really is the card of the calling of your soul. And this is why I also feel that maybe you need to really ask yourself, are you still in love with the father of your kids? And this is only a question that you can answer. I can't answer that for you. So maybe it is a calling that's coming through from your soul, that maybe this is your person or whatever it is, but only you can answer the question. Because, and you need to sort of, I'm getting this energy that you need to work on healing things to do with that relationship. And maybe even that all that questioning and coming up with all those things is actually there to help you to work through and heal things that you need to work through. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So I'm not really feeling that you made a bad, step in doing that. I feel that, because obviously I don't know what happened in your situation for you to separate from him, but I feel that there were good reasons at the time for you to do that. So don't forget those reasons, is basically the message coming through. And, you need to take action when it comes to healing things. I feel it's important for you to gain clarity about whether you would want to go back and be with him or anything like that. But you need to work on things that you need to heal in relation to that relationship. That's what's coming through for you there. So let's see. I'll ask again this question. Did you make the right decision? But I'm also getting from the angels that the only person who can answer yourself, who can answer that question for you, is you. Whether you're still in love with him, or it's just because you found out that he's moving on. Now you're thinking that he's, or maybe you're just going through a time where you need to heal certain things to do with that. So I'm being guided to give it back to you to really dive deeper and really see what your heart is saying and what you feel is the right thing for you. But did you make the right decision to separate with him? Let's see what the angels are saying to you as well here. Okay, so we've got to take action again. So I'm really feeling this is about taking action, in terms of healing things of the past. But it can also be, you need to ask yourself what that action is. Is it action to get back with him? But, are you still in love with him? Or is it just because he's moving on? You need to take the deeper action into looking deeper into yourself. That's what I really feel that this message is saying to you. And then the other card that has also come out is recovery. And whenever I see this card, I really feel that this is about healing. This is about recovering from the relationship, the things that happened, the things that you haven't worked through and healed. And I feel you're being guided to take time and ask your angels to work with you to really sort of find that a place of healing in relation to that relationship, and then that's going to give you some clarity about whether it is the right thing, or you did the right thing or not. The other card that has come out, we've got compromise that has also come out. So this is about, you've got the scales there, and I'm really getting that energy of weighing, weigh this the scenario, as I was saying to you, weigh the pros and the cons when it comes to why you separated, for example, and then really be honest with yourself. That's the other big message coming through. Be really honest with yourself. And the other card was be assertive. So really think about, and I feel this is a lot to do with your own healing, because the more you can work on that and, find even balance within yourself, and start to focus on the good things in your life, being grateful, that is going to help you to find clarity about whether you actually made the right decision in relation to that, and then what to do as well from there. So I hope that helps. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, we've got some donations coming through here. Sarish, good to see you, beautiful. I hope you're well. Can I please get messages from Harry? How is he feeling right now for me? We are spending time together now, attending a conference. Okay, that's great to know. So let's just get a tarot card for you, and good to see you, and thank you for that donation. So how is Harry feeling towards Sarish at this time? His feelings towards Sarish as they're about to spend time together. You're attending a conference at this time. So how is Harry feeling about Sarish? So let's see the cards that have jumped out here before we get messages from him. So we've got here, first of all, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card, because we asked how he's feeling about you. And I feel that he sees you as this beautiful, divine feminine, in your power, grounded, and, and loving, generous, caring. He sees you as that person, and he loves that about you. So this is a message for you to keep shining in your power. He sees you as in your power, and and it's just about you continuing to be yourself. That's the big message that's coming through. The other card that came out is the Six of Wands, and this is the card of victory, is that card of success. So I feel that he sees you as someone who can achieve whatever things that you put your mind to. He's kind of like he really puts you on this beautiful pedestal as, someone who he just adores. That's the energy that I'm really getting here. Even in the work that you do, but also the person that you are, he is, it's like that, the card of being recognized. He recognizes your beauty and magnificence and all that kind of energy coming through here. That's what's coming through. So let's see what he wants to say to you as well. What is Harry wanting to say to Sarish at this time that they're spending time together? What messages are coming through? So he is saying to you here, I get emotional when I think of you. So when he's thinking of you, he gets emotional. He really feels his feelings. That's what I'm really getting with that getting emotional. He really feels his feelings when it comes to the way that he feels about you. He's also saying to you as well here, the other message is, I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you. So he's letting you know that he's very grateful to have met you. That really goes with that message of how he is in that place where he just sees you as this beautiful, amazing person. And I feel like he feels like he learns a lot from you. He loves being around your energy as well. And he's saying to you, I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you. So they're really beautiful cards coming through there. He's also saying to you, this is that I get emotional with that. I wish I could give you more. So he's saying to you, I wish I could give you more. So I feel like he feels like, there's still things that he can't give you in relation to maybe a relationship. I don't know where you are in relation to that, and he just wishes he could give you more. He wishes that, he could maybe live closer to you, have a life with you. It's something that he wishes for. So that's what's coming through from that. Let's get other messages from this deck. What else is Harry wanting Sarish to know at this time? What else is Harry wanting Sarish to know? So he's also saying to you, one step at a time, slow and steady, however I am coming towards you. So I feel that there may still be certain things that he's still working through. And he's saying to you, I'm still taking it one step at a time. I am coming towards you to be able to have more with you, because he's saying, I wish there's more, I could give you more. So he's saying to you, I am coming towards you one step at a time. He's also saying to you, you are so sexy and beautiful. I want all of you. So this is what he's thinking. That's the energy that I was getting of kind of like thinking you are just magnificent, everything about you, and he's saying to you, you're so sexy and beautiful. I want all of you. He's also saying to you as well, I want to be the one who holds your hand as we walk down the road. So, maybe when you are together at this conference, he just wishes that the two of you could just hold hands and, just spend time together. He can show everyone that you are his. That's what he's also saying. And he's saying, to finish off, I mean, seeing your beautiful face and just being with you. So when he's not with you, he kind of misses you, and he's saying to you, when I'm not with you, I miss seeing your beautiful face and just being with you. So I really hope that helps. And I hope you have a lovely conference and time with him as well. Sending you so much love. Okay. Next we've got, and thank you again for the donation. Next we've got Natalia. Hey, Natalia, I hope you're well. Message regards to my little brother, 8 years, he's becoming reserved. What is needed to nourish our sibling connection? Sending you so much love and sending so much love to your little brother. So he's 8 years old and he's becoming reserved. Okay, let's just see. Let's see we'll bring in a tarot card and see what comes through. For our Natalia's as younger brother who's becoming reserved, thank you, angels. What is coming through here? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords. This card really is that card of it is a card of kind of like being defensive in a way, not really sort of speaking out, kind of keeping to himself. So that's the energy that's coming through. Kind of like he's sort of hiding certain things, he's keeping certain things to himself. That's the energy that's coming through there. So, and in terms of helping him, we've got here the Three of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. So I really feel that, without trying to push yourself onto him, or maybe work together as a team with your parents or your mom, and maybe other people outside who can maybe speak to him if he needs some sort of counseling or therapy or whatever it is, to really sort of dive deeper to whatever it is that could be causing him to become more reserved as something happened. Is he going through something in school, for example, with other children, something like that, that can be, working as a team with other people to see if you can sort of find the root of whatever is causing him to become more like that. So that's what's coming through. What is to really, without pushing him too much, but to really find ways through maybe speaking to other people, and and see what it is that you can do to help him. So you need some sort of teamwork with others, is the message coming through here. So let's see what else is needed to nourish that sibling connection. So what is needed to nourish as well that sibling connection? So there is sort of working as a team with others. See maybe what others suggest as well in relation to that. Maybe even look things up online about when your sibling is becoming reserved, whatever it is, things that can help you to get more answers as well in relation to that. The other cards that come out, we've got here the Chariot. So, he may be in a place as well where he's dealing with certain things. I'm getting that energy of the, sort of like the dark and the light. So maybe he is just, there could be something going on in school. There could be something going on with other people, and he just needs some sort of help, maybe to deal with that. Maybe speak to the teachers as well. Something that can help you to gain a bit more clarity about his physical world and whatever it is that can be going on that's causing him to be like that. We've got as well the Emperor coming through here. And the Emperor is the energy of being organized, and I'm getting with this card, it's really about, again, that energy of speaking to other people, but also that organization to see how you can help him, for example, how you can nurture him during this time is the other card that's coming through. The other message that's coming through, how you can help him to, nurture him during this time in relation to that. But I feel like things will shift. He will be able to get out of it, or when it comes to your connection, you will be able to break through in relation to whatever it is that's going on with him. So that's the energy coming through. Let's just see what the angels will get. A message from Archangel Michael. What can be done to nourish the sibling connection? Thank you, angels. What can be done to nourish the sibling connection? So let's see what Archangel Michael is guiding you here. We've got make a decision coming through. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. So I feel that this message, again, we've got the energy of balance as well here. And I feel that this message is that, without pushing yourself too much onto him, maybe make a decision about how it is that you can help him, how it is that you can help him with the help of other people as well, to help to bring in balance into his life. Are there things that he may be doing too much of, such as gaming, for example? He needs to find a bit more balance in his life. Maybe he needs to be in a place where maybe he's not enjoying certain things that he's doing, and he needs to find things that will be, more exciting. Maybe try and find ways to go and do new things with him, as siblings, for example, something that will balance out whatever it is that he tends to do in his day-to-day life. So, maybe take him on an outing, or, just spend time with him a bit more. I really feel that, he needs some sort of balance in his life is what's coming through there. Then we've got, it's time to play. So maybe play with him as well. Maybe it says here, you're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experience to bring balance into your life. So maybe there are things that he's worrying about at this time, could be to do with school, could be other children, speak to him and take him out again. That energy play, it's time to play. Maybe he's in his mind too much worrying about things, so seek out joyous experiences. What would he enjoy doing? Take him out, on a date. Go out on a date with him and do such things, that fun things that you enjoy. So you may just need to find maybe new experiences. Like, I tend to do that with my niece and nephew. It's a bit more difficult now that I'm there, I'm not in London anymore. But when it comes to like Christmas, for example, I find something different that they haven't done before, some sort of experience where we go together and they experience something like that. So some sort of bonding session as siblings is what's coming through there. So I'll get one more card for you. I hope this is helping somehow. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for you here. So we've got, when you have inner peace, you've got it all. Focus on finding, having, and maintaining your inner peace. So there may be things that are taking his peace away, things that are worrying him. So it's about maybe trying to see if you can talk to him about that, and see what is going on with him if he's willing to talk. And then we've got the ideas and inspiration that you're receiving are coming from the divine. Act upon your divinely guided inspirations. So I feel you're going to be inspired as well of how to nurture the bond with him or nourish your time with him and all those things. So listen to that guidance and just really keep moving forward and doing whatever it is that you may feel that will help him. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. And thank you for that donation. Pulami, thank you for the donation. So you're saying, message from Pradeep today is 3D and late night feelings. What's his thought on reaching out? I feel he wants to, but due to circumstances, he can't. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What does Pradeep want to say to Pulami at this time? What does Pradeep want Pulami to know? What messages are coming through? So he is saying to you, if I can pick these cards up. Right. So first of all, he's saying to you here, I wish I could fix things between us. So, you're saying you feel like he wants to communicate, but he can't because of whatever this situation is. You trust your intuition. He's saying to you, I wish I could fix things between us. There are reasons why he just can't do that at the moment, why he can't reach out, why he can't fix things between the two of you right now, but he wishes that he could. So that's what you'll be picking up on as well. He's also saying to you, divine counterpart. So he knows that there's a powerful connection between the two of you. He's also saying to you, I'm battling inner demons. So right now he's battling his inner demons. They could also be what is holding him back from coming forward to you. Inner demons of his own fears and, maybe insecurities, things that he needs to work through. So he is battling with that as well at this time. He's also saying to you, you make me nervous. So you make him nervous as well somehow. When he thinks about reaching out, he gets nervous. And I feel this is because he's still dealing with his own inner demons, his own fears, and he gets nervous about reaching out. But also there are things in his life or situations in his life that are stopping him from being able to. So he just kind of wishes that, those things were not in the way and you could just reach out and speak to you. What else is he wanting to say? Late night messages. What else is coming through from him? So he's also saying to you here, we've got this one and that one. So first he's saying, I am awakening and growing up, you'll see. So, he is awakening. You just have to give him the time and the space that he needs. He's also saying, I never stopped loving you even when I said I did. I'm still in love with you. So he wants you to know that he is still in love with you. I am not who I was before. I'm going through significant changes at this time. So, this is also why he's not coming to you and connecting with you or communicating. He is still growing at this time. It's not the time yet for him to come forward, even if he wishes that he could. So it's part of why he's still where he is and not communicating, because there are things that he's still working through. So he's not who he was before, and he is still going through significant changes. I miss holding you in my arms is what he's also saying. So he feels that and thinks about that as well. And he's saying, I am still in love with you. So he wants you to know that he still loves you. So I hope that helps. And thank you for that donation. Then we've got, so I'm just doing donations at this time, and then I'll go back to the top. It's Rajdeep. What did I say? Well, I don't know. I can't even remember. Did I not say Rajdeep? Sorry if I didn't say Rajdeep. You're saying Sandra is Rajdeep. I thought I'd said Rajdeep because I read what's on there, but if I didn't, apologies. Oh, right. But, I meant Rajdeep then. Don't worry. It's giving you the energy of Rajdeep. It's not giving you Pradeep. It's just the way I read it. Apologies. Okay. Right. We've got Shannon there. Thank you for that donation, Shannon. So let's see what's coming through. Good to see you too. Yes, I'm just here for an hour and a half. I can't come live on Sunday. So I thought to myself, let me just come on for a bit right now and be able to give you that message, the messages. So good to see you. Thank you for that donation. Any messages for me today? So let's see what Archangel Michael wants to say to you. What does Archangel Michael want to say to Shannon at this time? What message is coming through? So your message today is you are ready for more. And Archangel Michael is saying to you, you are ready for more in your life. In all areas of your life right now, you are ready for more, for bigger things to come in. I feel this is also a message for you to be open and ready to receive. There are bigger things coming your way, things that are going to help, make you smile and feel good. But it's also here, your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So if there are any changes, and I feel it says here, to do with career, but it can be anything. If there are certain changes that you're wanting to make in your life, go ahead and do that. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So it can be to do with career as well, but that's what's coming through. What other messages are coming through? Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through? Other messages are coming through for Shannon at this time. So you've got unleash your inner power by doing the things you enjoy doing. Yeah, and I put a post about this as well just the other day of doing things you enjoy doing. Unleash your inner power by doing the things you enjoy doing. Start with little moments. They will give you more strength for the next time. The more you nurture your needs, the more powerful you become. So really beautiful message. It's about nurturing your needs. What is it that you'll enjoy doing? So the more you are unleashing, the more you're doing those things, it will help you to be more powerful. It will help you to unleash your inner power. So really beautiful message coming through there. And then let's bring in this deck as well for you. Thank you, angels. What other messages coming through for Shannon? What other messages coming through for Shannon? Thank you, angels. What other messages coming through? So you've got as well here, no matter how it looks, there are blessings in the situation that you cannot yet see. A blessing in disguise. You will have an aha moment at some point. So if there's something going on that you're wondering, why is it this way? What does it all mean? You will have an aha moment. It will all make sense at the right time. You never know what another person is going through. Be kind and loving towards others. So it's just a reminder to continue to be kind and loving towards others. It is all being prepared. It is all being brought in for you. The universe has your back. So all the things that you desire, they're being prepared, they're coming in, and you are going to be filling up your arms with greater things coming like that. So trust the universe. The universe has your back. So those are the cards that I've brought in today. So we are going to bring in a message from your person as well. What does Shannon need to know as well from a person at this time? So he's saying to you, I still feel so bad about everything that I said and did. I am working on forgiving myself. So there are things that he's working on as well at this time in his own life, things that have happened in the past. We're staying in the situation that he is in, things that he needs to let go of. He is working on healing that. I feel the love that you sent me and I am grateful. So he feels that love that comes through from you, and he is always grateful for that love. What else is Shannon's person wanting to say to Shannon at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, I am working up the courage to contact you. So I don't know if he's been a bit quiet at this time. He's saying he's working out the courage to contact you. Or it can actually be about him working out the courage to do what he needs to do, you know, so that he can then be able to contact you and let you know that he's made the changes that he needs to make. So, you know, it can be the courage to speak up about certain things that he's kind of not been able to tell you about, you know, all this time. He's also saying to you, I dream of you. So you're always in his dreams, you know, he's dreaming of you. And he's saying there is someone keeping me from you. And I'm sure you know who that person is, you know, where he is at this time. That's the situation that he feels bad about, you know, and he's apologizing about that, you know, this is the situation that keeps me from you. And he's saying there's someone keeping me from you. If it wasn't for that situation, I would be with you right now because I dream of you. And he knows that you are his person. So that's what's coming through there. I hope that helps. Thank you for that donation. Okay. Right. Next, we've got Anam Q. Thank you for that donation, Anam Q. So what is coming through here? Message from my SP, no contact at the moment. What is Anam Q's person wanting to say? What is Anam Q's special person wanting to say at this time? So he's saying to you here, I'll come back for you. So your person is not in touch with you at this time, but letting you know that they will come back for you. You know, at the right time, they'll come to you, they'll come back for you. They are also saying to you, I'm faced with constant reminders of you. So they're constantly being reminded of you. You know, signs, synchronicities, they see someone who looks like you, they may hear someone who's got a voice like yours, they're constantly being reminded of you. They're also saying to you passion and desire. So they feel that passion, that love for you, that desire for you. You know, they are feeling all that. And what else are they wanting to say? Thank you, angels. Anam Q's special person. What else are they wanting to say? We are here to do bigger things together and work on our mission. I want to do that with you. I want to be a part of your life. So your special person wants to be a part of your life. And they know that to then be able to come to you, they need to do what they need to do and work on themselves. My ego does what it can to hold me back and to keep me lost in the fears of my mind, but I am dealing with it. So he is dealing with the ego that's holding him back. Life is not easy without you. I miss you more than I ever imagined I would. So he does miss you, and much, much more than he ever imagined he would. I will come and find you, I promise. So he wants you to know that he will come. Just trust him to get there at the right time, but he will come and find you. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay. Pulami saying about Pradipta. Okay, was your previous? That's interesting. I thought you said I said Pradeep. Okay. Wow. Okay, Pradipta. That's very interesting. Pulami, if you're feeling like that was just from Pradipta, gosh, I apologize the names, but yeah, I just said it. I thought I actually read what was on there, but clearly I didn't. So I'm just going to pull you again. Message from Rajdeep. Message from Rajdeep. What is Rajdeep wanting to say to Pulami as well? So that you have, you know, that, you get the message that you really wanted, in case those other messages were coming from Pradeep, because that's the name that I said. But look at this. I am awakening and growing up in many ways, you see. I don't know, did that come out for you or was it someone else? I can't remember. But this card came out. So Rajdeep is saying to you, he is awakening and is growing up in many ways, you see. He's also saying to you, I'm doing what needs to be done on my part first so I can be free to be with you. So he's also letting you know that he is doing what he needs to do, awakening, growing up, so that he can be with you. And he's doing what he needs to do on his part first to be with you. And he's also saying, I am still in love with you. I mean, I can't remember, obviously, because I'm channeling, I'm doing cards. I can't remember if any of these cards came out, but that's what he's saying to you. So he wants you to know as well that he's still in love with you. While the message is coming through from Rajdeep, thank you, angels, for Pulami, and happy birthday for tomorrow as well. So he's working on releasing toxicity in his life right now, things that are holding him back within himself. He is doing that. He's also saying to you, I wish I could give you more. So he wishes that he could be with you and be able to give you more, but he can't quite do that right now. He's also saying to you as well, I get emotional when I think of you. So when he's thinking of you, he gets emotional, wishing that he was with you. And he's also saying to you, I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you. So he is grateful for having met you. So I hope that helps. And that gives you some peace of mind that you got the right messages from the different people. Okay, right. Wow, so both cards came out previously. I'm really glad to know that. Amazing. Okay, so let's go back to the top. Thank you to everyone who donated. So I done Lady A, Prince Kumar, Suhani Sharma, current feeling for Prince, no contact. So what are current feelings of Suhani for Prince? What are the current feelings of Suhani for Prince? So the cards that has come out. So there are some necessary delays here. You're saying there's no contact. There are reasons why there is no contact right now. It is exactly as it is meant to be. I feel that Suhani is still working on the self, still learning to love the self. There's still things that are happening. So we're asking, it's like, this time is necessary for her to be by herself at this time. So let's just see if we get any card about feelings as well. What are her feelings for Prince Kumar? What is coming through? Look at this. We've got the Hermit. So right now, I feel that Suhani is taking time to go within, time for the self, and it's really sort of her energy is just really keeping to herself to work out what she needs to work out, to heal what she needs to heal, taking time for the self. That's why there's those necessary delays. So that's what's coming through there. So let's see what she wants to say to you about feelings. What does he want to say? These cards, the angels show you what the energy of what is really going on. I feel like right now it's very important for her to focus on her own healing, her own, sort of finding a true self, and that's what she's doing during this time of going within. So that's the energy that you're being shown. But what is she feeling? Thank you, angels. And I feel that right now her focus as well may not be about feelings or relationship. Her focus is finding a true self, working on herself. That's why that energy is coming through when we're asking about her feelings, because where her energy is more focused on healing the self and and finding direction in her own life. So what is she feeling as well? Thank you, angels. What is she feeling right now? What is Suhani feeling? So cards that we've got, I'm ashamed of how I treated you. So if she's just sort of gone quiet and maybe you've tried to contact her and she's not responding, she's saying, I'm ashamed of how I've treated you. We've got as well here mental health. This may be why she's taken time to herself. This is not to say that she's going through mental issues. It's just she's looking after herself. After her own energy, after her own mental health, to find peace, to find clarity, to find herself, to find direction in her life, so she's putting herself first is what's really coming through here. The other cards that came out is divine counterparts. So this is to show you there is that connection between the two of you, and she does know that, but right now her focus is herself. That's really what's coming through. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through for about feelings for Suhani. So she's saying to you as well here, who knew when we met that we would be here today? There's another beautiful chapter coming to our story. So she's saying it's not the end. I just need to find myself, to work on the self, heal myself. But there is another beautiful chapter coming to our story. So you just have to be patient and trust her to open up when she's ready. And she's saying to you, it will always be you for me, always. So it is you for her, but I focus right now is just on the self. The day I see you again will be a dream come true. So, when she does see you again, that will be a dream come true. It will come. She's just focused on herself right now. But she does have feelings for you and she looks forward to seeing you again. I hope that helps. Ruth. Ruth didn't say anything. Hello, Ruth, sending you so much love. I think you joined and become a member there. Welcome to the members section. And then we've got Aramangao. Hi, it's been a while. I hope you're well. I would like messages that come up for any changes that may happen in my life this year. Okay, let's bring in a tarot deck for you. Messages, thank you, angels, for any changes that may happen for Aramangao this year. Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. Right, so first of all, we've got Two of Pentacles, which is the card of balance. So I feel that what you are being shown is that, as I was saying at the start, maybe you were not here, or I was saying it for somebody else, we're in a powerful time right now where there's a lot of deeper healing that is happening for all of us. And you may be seeing that in your dreams. I'm certainly seeing that, things that I'm healing to do with family, to do with past relationships, past, friends, even things that are happening. So I feel that you're being shown that, there's a lot of deeper healing happening for you as well. And you are going to find more balance. Become more balanced within yourself, but also find more balance in your outside world. We're about to move into Libra energy. Libra is all about that energy of balance. So there's a lot of that is being released during this eclipse season to bring in more balance. So I feel that you're being shown that changes that are going to come in, you're going to be finding more of that balance in your life. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. So this is about things coming in quite fast, unexpectedly. Expect the unexpected for the remainder of the year. Things that are going to shift for you in a positive way, things coming in unexpectedly. That can be in any area of your life. This can be maybe even love, you being surprised and, sort of you meet someone and it's a huge surprise, something coming in for you. But it can also be a shift in finances. It can be anything that comes in pretty quickly and unexpectedly. So there is definitely some positive changes coming. So let's see what Archangel Michael is wanting to say about changes coming for you in this remainder of this year. What is coming through? So you've got here, pray from the heart. So you're being reminded to pray and ask for whatever it is that you're wanting as well in terms of changes for your life. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So I feel that, you've been praying. I trust that you have. And you're being shown that the things that you've been praying for, you've been heard. And there are going to be miracles unfolding in your life. Those will be the miracles of things happening quickly that unexpectedly. You also have here your vibration is rising. So I was letting you know that I feel that there's going to be more balance coming in, maybe where you've been in fear or certain things that have been holding you back. You're releasing that more, especially during this time, and your vibration is rising. And remember, the higher your vibration, the more you can bring in your dreams. So it's the work that you're doing within yourself that's going to shift your outer world. The more you find that balance within, the more that's going to shift as well your outer world. So he says here, this is a great time of spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So by you occupying a higher energetic frequency, it's going to open doors for the things that are of that same vibration to come into your life. And those are the changes that you are going to be seeing. So I really hope that helps. What else does Aramangal need to know? Thank you, angels. So messages for you as well. No matter how it looks at this time, things will change for the better. Positive change is coming for you. So there's definitely positive change coming in. You never know who your smile might help. Your smile brightens up the world. Be happy, dear one. So you're being reminded to be happy. Your smile brightens up the world. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Stanley, thank you so much. Sending love to you. Malapel, what are the next actions of Gemini towards me soon? Okay, what are Gemini's next actions towards Malapel soon? Gemini's next actions towards Malapel soon. What's coming through here? So we've got the Chariot. He is moving forward, one step at a time. He is on his way. So that's the step. And we also have the Six of Wands. So I feel that he is busy doing what he needs to do. It's like he's being recognized as well from above for the steps that he's taking in his own life, and those steps are bringing him to you. He may be in a place, even in the things that he's doing in his own physical world, he is finding success in those things. And, and all that stuff that he's doing is there to bring him closer to you. So he is working on the self to then be able to come closer to you. Let me just go back to my chat. It's going a bit funny again. Okay, so that's what's coming through. What is he wanting to say? What is Gemini wanting to say to Malapel? What is he wanting to say? He's saying to you, I wish you were here with me. So he misses you and he wishes that you were there with him. There is someone keeping me from you. So there is something or someone keeping him from you. I don't know if he's in a relationship, but he's saying to you, there's something that is still in the way, or someone in the way that's keeping him from you. He's also saying to you, but please don't give up on me. So if he's in a relationship, it's something that he needs to learn something from that situation, and someone's keeping him from you right now. He's taking the steps that he needs to take, learning what he needs to learn, but he's saying to you, please don't give up on me. What else is he wanting to say? Thank you, angels. What else is Gemini wanting to say to Malapel today? I cannot do this life without you. I've done it for too long. We have both done long enough without each other. I will make it happen. So he's saying to you, I'm going to get there. I'll make it happen. Commitment, marriage, and the rest of my life with you. That is what is on my mind. So he wants that with you. But to be able to have that, he needs to release whatever is holding him back, the person in the way, all that. Or situation. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Malapel. Where am I? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, that's cut off a little bit. So just bear with me, guys, because it's cut off the chat. So I've done Malapel and I've done Sarish. Missatisfied. What does Alex have for me today? What is Alex wanting to say to Missatisfied today? Thank you, angels. What's Alex wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, I didn't mean what I said. So I don't know if he said something that was a bit mean or whatever it is. I don't know. He's saying I didn't mean what I said. What else is Alex wanting Missatisfied to know? He's also saying to you, I get emotional when I think of you. So, he does feel feelings for you. He gets emotional when he thinks of you. And he's also saying to you, I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So if he is kind of pulling back when it comes to the two of you, it may be because he has some fears that he's not able to live up to your needs and expectations. So just check in if you're expecting him to be a certain way or needing him to be a certain way. And, and it may be something that you need to work through for the self. But, if he does sort of pull away, I feel that's the message that he's giving you. What else is he wanting to say? Let's see what else is coming through from him. So he's saying to you, I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. So there is something that he's just wishing that he could do things a different way. Also saying, I wish I could give you more. So there may be certain things that are going on with him, whether you're aware of it or not. That's what's coming through. What else is Alex wanting Miss Satisfied to know? So he's saying to you, I'm so proud of you, of how far you've come in your life, how strong you are, and I will always be proud of you. So he wants you to know that he is proud of you. I daydream about making love to you and so wish for it to come true. So this is something that he wants with you, and he wishes for it to come true. There's no one else for me apart from you. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Donna, messages from Mark. Has he moved home yet? Okay. Oh, let's see. Has Mark moved home yet? Has Mark moved home yet for Donna? Has Mark moved home yet? What's coming through? We've got here the hanged unicorn. So there may be some delays in that, that he hasn't quite moved home. There may be a reason why that has happened, but that's what is coming through. So I feel with that card that he hasn't actually done the move yet. But we've got the Four of Wands. So it's something that's coming. This is about building a foundation for a future. So that move is coming. If he hasn't actually done it yet, you're being shown here that it is coming. So, trust him that he is going to do it when it comes to moving home. So what is Mark wanting to say to Donna at this time? What's Mark wanting Donna to know? So he's saying to you here, childhood wounding is influencing my actions. So there are things that are still to do with childhood wounding, things maybe to do with family, parents, that are still affecting his actions or holding him back from doing certain things. That's what's coming through there. You are the first person to make me feel this way. So he wants you to know that you make him feel a way that he's never felt before, and you're the first person to make him feel that way. And that's in a good way. What else is Mark wanting Donna to know? So he's saying to you, someday soon, I will show you just how much I care and how much you mean to me. So he's saying to you, I will be able to do that and I'll show that to you someday soon. And he's also saying, I do see the signs. I know we belong together. So he's letting you, I hope this is not too noisy outside there, but he's saying, I do see the signs. I know we belong together. So he knows that the two of you belong together. And he's also saying to you, home with you is where I belong. And I really feel that, with the cards that came out, which is that Four of Wands, what he thinks of when it comes to home, it's like building a future, a home with you. So he's saying to you, home with you is where I belong. Okay, they seem to be making so much more noise. I'm going to close the window because they've all started playing around there. There's so many more kids and they're just screaming and stuff. Okay, so that's what's coming through, Jonah. I hope that helps. Right, so we've done Pulami. Ashwini, messages from him. What is he wanting to say to Ashwini? What is he wanting Ashwini to know at this time? So he's saying to you, first of all, I'm ashamed of how I treated you. So he wants you to know that he is ashamed of the way that he treated you. I'm making changes for the better. So right now he is busy doing what he needs to do, making changes in his life for the better. What else is he wanting to say to Ashwini today? So he's also saying to you as well here, I see you shining and it is beautiful. I am following in your footsteps. So keep doing what you're doing, Ashwini. He's making changes for the better. He's following in your footsteps because you're shining bright. But he's also saying, I still feel so bad about everything that I said and did. I am working on forgiving myself. So he's also working on forgiving himself for what has happened, the way that he's been with you. And that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm here. Right, LR, how's my person feeling and wanting between us? What is LR's person wanting between them? What's LR's person wanting between them? Thank you, angels. Okay, so we've got here the Seven of Swords. This is the card of being rather defensive in a way. And I feel that your person is still trying to find clarity in their own life right now. So they can be quite defensive towards you. So what are they wanting as well? Thank you, angels. So we've got here the Knight of Swords. We also have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel that your person really wants to find balance. They're in a place where they don't feel quite balanced within themselves. And, and they're needing to find that balance. This light is really bright. They're needing to find that balance within to then be able to come forward. So I feel that for them right now, they're in a place where they need to work on themselves, because the other card that came out is actually the Three of Swords, which is about they're missing you, but they're also feeling pain. Maybe they need to heal things of the past, things to do with other relationships, things of, maybe childhood wounding. There are things that are keeping them from being balanced within, and they need to do that first for the self. And then when they do that, then they can be able to come forward and come to you, and tell you how they feel. But I feel that there are things that your person needs to work through at this time. And so how are they feeling? How's LR's person feeling? Thank you, angels. How are they feeling? I wish I could fix things between us. So he wishes that he could fix, or they wish that they could fix things between you. But right now they are needing to fix things within themselves. That's what I'm really getting here. That needs to happen first for them to then be able to rush forward and come to you. So they wish that, they could just fix things with you at this time. What else is LR's person wanting to say? So saying to you, I know it's me holding us back from being together, but I really don't want to lose you. So they want you to know that they don't want to lose you. I'm going to surprise you when you least expect it. So that's that energy of that rushing forward. This is about them coming to you when you least expect it. They just need to work on healing whatever needs to be healed. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to do one more and then I'll do, there's a donation that's come through there. Welcome everyone, so good to see you. Thank you for jumping in. Lady A, I'm so glad the messages helps you, sending you so much love. Selama Wait, most of my exam paper and interview failed. Do I get most of my paper exam and I think you're saying you failed your paper exam and interview. Do I get job in the future? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Angel. Sorry to hear that you failed that, but remember, maybe there are things that you need to work on to study more, or whatever, because I don't know what you were writing a paper for the exam for, but maybe you just need to study more and then try again. Remember that message. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So study a bit harder, keep applying for jobs, and I trust that you will get it. Maybe see what it is that you've not been able to do or what you failed on in that paper, and also look at the interview. What is it all teaching you? What do you need to work on more so that you're more ready for the next time? So will Selama Wait be able to get a job in the future? Will Selama Wait be able to get a job? So you've got here Three of Pentacles coming through. And I really feel that this card is showing you that you need some teamwork. Maybe you need to work with other people. Maybe ask the people that you did an interview for to give you feedback of what it is that you need to work on. The more you can do that, the more that's going to help you to know what to really sort of put your focus on so that you can be able to work on those things. That's what's coming through. Or maybe you need guidance from other people as well, people that can help you so that what are the things you need to look at. The other card that has also come out is the Knight of Cups. So I feel that in the future you will get a job. You may just need to do some work to prepare for that. That's what is really coming through. Through speaking to other people, through getting feedback, through seeing what it is that you failed in the paper and studying harder for it, and you will be able to get a job. Let's see what card is coming through for you. Will Selama Wait be able to get a job? Thank you, angels. So the card that has come out, look for a sign. So you're being asked to look for a sign. The angels will be giving you signs, even sort of guidance as to maybe who you can talk to, who can help you in relation to studying a bit more or learning certain things. So always pay attention to the signs. Let's get a message for you from Archangel Michael. What message is coming through for Selama Wait today? So Archangel Michael is saying to you, put your creative energy into action. And the message is Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So work with Archangel Gabriel to help you, even in the studying, to prepare in preparation for the next job interview or paper that you have to sit. Archangel Gabriel is there to help you with your creativity as well. Will be able to help you so that you can be able to pass that. But I really get the message that you will pass and you get that job in the future. You just have to do the work in the meantime. So I hope that helps. Okay, Danielle, thank you so much for that donation. Beautiful. Do you have any messages for me? Okay, let's see what's coming through. We'll start with the message from Archangel Michael. What message is coming through for Danielle today? What message is coming through? So you've got two messages coming through. You've got change is coming. And the message is, I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So there's big changes coming in for you, Danielle. That can be in any area of your life. There's definitely change coming, and it's positive change. And Archangel Michael is there to guide you through that. So work with Archangel Michael, and if certain things suddenly change for you, don't get into fear about it. Know that he's there to redirect you to where you're meant to be. But it's a time of joyous change and opportunities. So there are things that are going to be opening for you. Angels of healing are with you. And the message is, a time of healing is about to bless your life. Archangel Raphael's emerald green light a time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So you are being given that healing on a deeper level. And I talked about that earlier as well, about this powerful time that we're in with this eclipse season. There's deeper healing that's happening for all of us. And I feel that this healing is going to shift you to a better place within yourself that's going to open you up to opportunities. So that's what's coming through. And Archangel Michael will be giving you strength as well to work through any changes that may be coming in for you. What else does Danielle need to know at this time? What else is coming through for Danielle at this time? Wow. Okay, so you've got as well here, what you need at this time is to heal your past, do your inner work, and love yourself. Focus on you. So you're really being guided to focus on yourself right now. Maybe whilst you are being helped with the healing that is going on a deeper level, this can be a good time as well for you to really sort of start to think about maybe things that are still holding you back within, things to do with your childhood, things that maybe even you may have dealt with in the past, but things are still coming up for you. So I really feel it's a time of powerful healing, and you're being asked to focus on the self whilst the angels are working with you on a powerful level with the deeper healing, for you to work on doing some inner work, things that you may need to heal as well for yourself. And then the love that you desire to have from another, you have to start by giving it to yourself. Self-love is key. So you're really being asked to focus on the self there and focus on self-love. Worrying about the timing of it all, the when, the how, the if will keep you stuck and will result in you creating more to worry about. Let go of the when and the how, and trust and have unwavering faith. So you're being asked to do that. And we also have as well, look at this. This is a great time for you to pull all your energy back from the outside world and go within. So you're really being guided to do that at this time. And I really feel the more you do that, the more it's going to help, even with the deeper healing that's happening. So maybe make some time for just being, some time for meditation, some time for just resting and, or contemplating, reflecting, thinking about things that you may need to work through, and just to be, without sort of rushing around and doing things. I feel that's really going to help you at this time. You have all the answers within. Technology detox, inner world time, and due time is of essence. So this is really important for you right now. Your ancestors see the hard work that you've been putting in to change ancestral patterns for yourself, for them, and for the generations to come. Your loving ancestors want you to know that they're proud of you and they thank you. So what you've been doing so far, you've been doing quite a lot of work, and your ancestors are really proud of you and they're thanking you. We'll finish off with some dream cards messages for you. What does Danielle need to know at this time? Wow. So your message today is, imagine the life you really want to live. Observe your surroundings through new possibilities. Shape your consciousness to include your dreams. So you're being reminded here to really focus on what it is that you want for your life, the way that you want to live your life, who you want, how you want to be in, a beautiful relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily be a specific person. It can just be, you wishing to have a beautiful life with the person that's truly meant for you. Imagine the life you really want to live, and then observe your surroundings through new possibilities. So, just really sort of visualize it. And you're being asked to shape your consciousness to include your dreams. So in your day-to-day life, really focus on your dreams, what it is that you want and how you want to live. I'll finish off with a message from your person, whoever that is that's meant to be in your life. What message do they have for Danielle at this time? Okay, or whoever you may be thinking of. They are saying to you here, I am awakening and growing up in many ways, you'll see. So that person is saying to you, they're awakening, they're growing up, and they're saying to you, see that change. I would love for us to have a brand new start, a starting life together. So, your person wants the two of you to have that life together. So visualize it, is the message coming through for you. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. And thank you for the donation. Okay, next we've got, so I've got another 15 minutes and then I'm going to have to come off. Anna, what the angels want to tell me? The message is coming through for Anna today. What message is coming through for Anna? So your message today, Anna, is trust your angels. So you're being asked to trust your angels, and the message is, let go of your expectations of how dreams will come true. Trust that heaven is a perfect plan. So that's what I was saying as well to Danielle earlier. When it comes to your dreams, just have the dreams. Don't be so like, it needs to be this way with the expectations. It's just about having the dreams, and then trust that heaven has a perfect plan. So you're being asked to trust your angels. What else does Anna need to know at this time? Thank you, angels. What else does Anna need to know? So messages for you in your day, in your week, make time for stillness, time for just being. Meditation will help you. So you're really being guided to make time for stillness and just being. It is really going to help you. And we also have here, there is nothing and no one else holding you back apart from yourself. You can do this. So if there's something that you're thinking, oh, shall I go ahead and do this? Can I do this? You can do it. And there's no one and nothing holding you back apart from yourself. The love that is meant for you is coming. True love is making its way to you. So they also want you to know that true love is coming to you. What else does Anna need to know as well to finish off? So the message for you today is, you can't force your dreams to come true. Dreams can only be blown into the wind like feathers, after which we need to learn to trust, to be patient and wait with our hearts open. Every day is a possibility for change. So really beautiful message. When you have those dreams, just give them out to the universe. You blow them out like into the wind like feathers. Then you learn to trust, trust that it will all come in for you at the right time. So there is possibility for change, and there is change coming in for you. I hope that helps. Right, so I saw a donation come in as well just now. Let me just go back onto this, because what's happening here? Oh, for some reason. Oh, there we go. Right, Emily G. So actually we've got as well E777. Thank you, E777, for that donation. This portal is mad. Yeah, there's a lot that's going on at this time. And, it's really good to be aware of it and, take the time that you need for yourself to rest, to just be, to sort of pull away even from the world and just make time for you is very, very important. Go out in nature. All those things are really important. Any message for me, please? So a message for me, please. What does E777 need to know at this time? What does E77 need to know? 777. Okay, so prioritize self-care. So, you're talking about how this portal is crazy, and that's exactly what I was saying. Time for you, spend time out in nature, and your message right now is during this portal, prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And I feel that you're being asked here to let the angels help you by letting you know you need to prioritize self-care. That can be about asking for some time away, from work or whatever, or, just making time for you where you normally do other things. Prioritize self-care. Maybe this weekend, just make time for you. Then what other messages are coming through for E77 at this time? So you've got here, you are capable. Yes, you can. Believe and trust in yourself. So you're being shown here to believe and trust in yourself. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. And we've got here as well, ground yourself and calm your mind. Spend time out in nature. Thank you, angels. Exactly what I was saying. So it is important that you do that at this time. And then there is no need to try and make it happen, push or force it. Let it flow. So anything that you are desiring, the message is to let it flow. You came here to give love and to be loved. Your dream of having true love is coming true. Do you also see the love that is all around you? So things are being prepared as well. During this portal that you're talking about, there's a lot of that we are all clearing and releasing that's going to open you up to the things that are truly meant for you, including that love. So that love is coming in for you. Let's get a dream card message for you. E777. What does E77 need to know? 7. Let bygones be bygones. The future can be very different from your past. Give life the opportunity to offer new experiences to you. Don't let your beliefs from your past stand in the way of a brighter future. Such a beautiful message. So this is about letting things go, things to do with the past, even people. Let bygones be bygones. And if you're stuck to your beliefs, if certain things didn't work out in the past and you're still believing that because that happened, it won't work out again, you need to let that go. So don't let your beliefs from your past stand in the way of a bright future. So really beautiful messages. I hope that helps. Emily G, thank you for that donation. Beautiful. Any messages from A and my guides? What messages are coming through for Emily? Thank you, angels. Messages for Emily. So we've got here for you, Archangel Michael saying, let it go. And the message is this situation is no longer serving you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. And again, this is such a powerful time where we are all clearing on a deeper level things to do with the past. In this portal that E777 was talking about, there's a lot that is going on. So there may be certain things to do with the past that you may still be holding on to. And Archangel Michael is saying to you, it's time to let it go. So allow him to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. What else is Emily needing to know? Thank you for that donation as well. So message for you, when you have inner peace, you've got it all. Focus on finding, having, and maintaining your inner peace. So, it is about having that peace. Do things that will bring you more peace into your life and walk away from whatever is taking away your peace. It is okay to say no, to look after your energy and do what feels right for you. Set healthy boundaries. So you're being guided to set healthy boundaries, and change is coming. The end of a cycle and the beginning of a new chapter. So there's a new chapter coming in for you. New beginnings are incoming and they're yours to embrace with gratitude. So there are new beginnings coming in for you as well, Emily, which is very exciting. So So what is A wanting to say to Emily at this time? What is A wanting to say? So A is saying to you, twin flame journey. So he's saying we are on this journey together. We've got this powerful connection. We are on this twin flame journey. And he's also saying, I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. So, he wishes that things were not the way that they are. He wishes it or didn't happen the way that they did. He wishes he could turn back the clock and change things over. What else is A wanting Emily to know to finish off? What else is A wanting to say? So he's also saying to you as well here, I am not who I was before. I am going through significant changes at this time. So he's also going through powerful changes, and it really makes sense in this time that we're in. Our coming together will happen, but for now, I am working hard on myself and on changing my life. So he's busy working on changing his life right now, and he's saying the time will come for us to be together. I am doing what needs to be done on my part first, so I can be free to be with you. So he's working on releasing whatever is in the way so that he can be with you. This love is real. It is true love. So he's saying the love that he feels for you, this is true love. Okay, right. So I'm going to go back. So I'm nearly at an hour, 30 minutes, and I have said that that's what I'm going to do today. However, I will be coming back tomorrow at some point. So, do keep your eye on the channel. And if I don't get to you today, then I will get to you tomorrow. Just ensure you come in really early for the live tomorrow. So I last did Anna there. I'll do a few more people and then I'll come off. So let's see. Anam Q I've already done. Victor, hey Victor, sending you so much love. Messages from my beautiful twin and from your guardian angel. We'll bring in Archangel Michael for you there. What message is coming through for Victor at this time? So your message is it's almost over. And the message is your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. So if there are bigger challenges or things that you're facing at this time, you're getting to that place where a shift is coming in. Those things will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. Really beautiful message. What other message is coming through for Victor from his guardian angel? What message is coming through for Victor? So you've got as well here, remember that all you desire and dream of comes from the Creator. Work in partnership with God when it comes to all areas of your life. So it's a reminder for you to always work in partnership with God. And then the love that you both feel for each other is the undefeated weapon that fights against all obstacles and challenges that are in the way. So the love that you and your beautiful twin feel for each other, that's like a weapon that cannot be defeated by any obstacle or challenges that are in the way. Love will get you there. So, and then you've got as well here, it is all being prepared. It is all being brought in for you. The universe has your back. So you're being reminded that God and the universe, God has your back. So it's all going to work out for you. So what is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say to Victor today? What is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say? I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. So he's saying to you, without realizing it, unwittingly, I have sabotaged our connection. So he really sees that he's done that. What else is he wanting to say to Victor as well at this moment? He's also saying to you, and I've been emotionally unavailable, and you know that because he's not been there to, sort of speak to you and share his emotions. So he's saying to you, I've been emotionally unavailable and I'm working through that, but you inspire me in so many ways. So you are inspiring him as you are shining your light bright, being in your power, you are inspiring him. What else is he wanting to say to Victor to finish off? He's saying to you, who knew when we met that we'll be here today? There's another beautiful chapter coming to our story. So he's saying it's not the end. There's another beautiful chapter coming to our story. My love for you is beyond words can express and explain. So he's saying the love that he has for you, he can't even explain it in words. I hope that helps. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple more people and then I will come off. Okay, but like I said, I will be back tomorrow. So if I haven't got to you, do come in tomorrow and, come in early and then I'll be able to answer your question. Stickers are so cute. Okay. Let's see. A couple more people. I'm just looking for questions here. Okay, Donna, Victor. Okay, so we've got Jagan. Hi there, Jagan. My wife, Sasireka, I think, came back and get reunited now 19 years plus away from each other. Sending you so much love, Jagan. So you're saying your wife came back and you got reunited now 19 years away from each other. Okay. It's not a question anyway, sending you so much love. I'm not quite sure what, because you said you're reunited, but then you're saying 19 years. I think maybe you meant to say 19 years together, maybe, since you got reunited, I think. It wasn't a question anyway. He has set a boundary up on a family member of his. Oh, I see. Oh, that's good. He's making progress. Sumya, who's coming towards me in love? Okay, let's see. Who's coming towards Sumya in love? Thank you, angels. Who is coming towards Sumya in love? Who is coming towards Sumya in love? What's coming through here? Right, so we've got here the first card that we've got for you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. And firstly, what I feel with this card is that, you know, the person that comes into your life in love is going to be someone that you attract with where you are in yourself. So if you're loving yourself, if you're in your power, this is the card of self-love. If you're in your power, if you are, you know, working on the self-healing things of the past, the person's going to come into your life is going to be the person that you attract because of where you are in yourself. So where are you in yourself? You know, in terms of self-love, in terms of your own life, in terms of your own healing, because whoever is going to come into your life in love is the person that you're attracting because of your vibration. So focus on self-love, you know, really work on that, because so that you can be able to attract somebody who is, you know, the person that you'd want as well because of where you are in yourself. So that's the first card that's coming through. And then the other card that has also come out is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant really is the card of, you know, sort of like the spiritual path. And I feel that the person that's going to come into your life, the light is quite bright here. The person that's going to come into your life is going to be someone who is more on a higher level, like on a spiritual path, you know, someone who, they may not be on the spiritual path the way you are as a divine feminine, you know, because it's very different, but it's someone who's quite awakened, someone who understands things on a deeper level, someone who's more grounded in themselves, someone who has that trust as well in a higher power, you know, someone who is on their own path in a different way to you, but someone who's that, because you are a divine feminine. And you know, and I feel this energy that you are working on yourself. You just need to really keep focusing on that to really attract the person that will be the right person for you. But it's going to be someone who's also quite awakened and, you know, in their own way, and who is more grounded, and who can, you know, you can have the life that you desire with, especially the more you are raising your own level of self-love, you know, you will attract that person. And we also have here the Three of Wands. So this person, you know, in terms of love, they're still in the distance. They are still in the distance. And I feel that this is so that you really work on your self-love. You really work on raising your vibration. You really work on the self. You know, it's like that three of Wands is that energy of planning, energy of something that's still in the distance, that ship there. It's kind of still coming to you. So there is time for you to really work on what you need to work on for yourself, so you can attract the person that you'd want to bring into your life. So that's what's coming through for you there. I hope that helps. Okay. Hopefully I'm nearly at the end, but I will have to come off because I've just gone over an hour and a half and I need to go. So I'm going to finish off with No Limit X today. And anyone else I haven't done after that, do come in tomorrow. Keep your eye on the channel and you'll see when I come on live, and then you can ask your question. Do come in early as well. Okay, No Limit X, what do I need to know right now? What does No Limit X need to know right now? So your card coming through here is embrace your life purpose. And the message for you is, I am guiding you towards your divine life purpose. So Archangel Michael is there helping you, guiding you towards your divine life purpose, and you're being asked to embrace that. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So if you're wondering, but what is my life purpose? What is it that makes your heart joyful? What are the things that you love doing? Go ahead and do those things. They're part of your purpose. Finding your joy in life is part of your purpose. So that's the message coming through for you there. What does No Limit X need to know as well? Thank you, angels. What else does No Limit X need to know at this time? So the other message is, this one's really trying to come out. So you've got here, you don't need to be trying so hard. Attract, never chase. So you're being reminded all the things that you desire, it's about attracting them rather than chasing. And then you also have here, are you living in the moment and seeing the magic that is all around you? Don't miss out on living your life, be in the now. So don't be lost in the past or worrying about the future. And then as you do that, you miss out on this present moment. So they're saying to you, don't miss out on living your life. Be in the now. And then to finish off, you've got your union will happen at the right time for both of you, and at the right time for the highest good of all. You're meant to be together. So I don't know if you're in a relationship already. I feel that there's an energy that you may be. So your union is happened at the right time. The two of you are meant to be together. And I feel that right now is a time for both of you in your own ways to really work towards living your best lives. Or if you're not with someone yet, there is someone coming in for you as well in love. That's what I feel you're being shown. Let's get a dream card for you to finish off. What else is coming through for No Limit X to finish off? So your message is all today is, say thanks to others as often as you can. Say thank you to life. Say thank you to yourself. Gratitude allows you to trust life, and trust is the foundation for dreams to come true. So you're being reminded to be in that energy of gratitude. Live, breathe, talk, be gratitude is the message coming through for you. Be grateful for everything, the big things, the small things, because gratitude allows you to trust life. And the more you have that trust, it's like the foundation for the dreams that you have to come true. So that's what's coming through for you. I hope that helps. So I'm going to finish here today. I do realize there's a few more people. And, do come in tomorrow, as I've said, and then I'll be able to answer your questions. So I can see E77, I'm actually having lots of buzz and just grounding. Perfect. I love that. Hold on. We've got Sim and Nura is what I can see. I'm going to do you guys quickly, and then I'll finish off. Many messages for me in love issue and financial issues. I'm going to do just Nura and Sim, and then I'll finish off. So message for Nura in relation to love and finances. For love, thank you, angels. For Nura, for love, what's coming through? So you've got here, things moving forward. So you're being shown, and I feel this is for both love and finances. Things are moving forward to bring in those things that you are desiring. So there is forward movement. I feel that you're at a time as well where you're healing things of the past, whatever blocks that you've had in love coming in, and also in finances, you are healing that on a deeper level. So as you're healing that, it's going to open doors for those things to come in for you. What are the messages coming through in relation to love and finances for Nura as well? Thank you, angels. So we've got here 4 of Swords. This is the card of taking time to the self. And I feel you're being guided here is to take time to rest and, to reflect as well. What blocks do you still have when it comes to love? Have you, are there things that you need to heal, things to do with past relationships? Reflect on that. and really work through that, because with the deeper healing that is happening, this time is a time of releasing things of the past, but we have to be aware of them to be able to heal them and release them. So the more you can reflect on those things, be aware of maybe limiting beliefs when it comes to finances, limiting beliefs when it comes to love, things that you need to heal, and you work through that, it's going to help, especially at this time, to then open doors for those things to come in for you. So that's what's coming through. I'll bring you a message from Archangel Michael. What does Archangel Michael want to say to you? Don't give up on love. So you're being asked to not give up on love. A new relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So if there's someone that you think of and wonder about, maybe that's the relationship that needs healing, and, or maybe you just need to heal things that have happened in past relationships, so that you are not taking it into the new relationship that comes in for you. So allow Archangel Michael to help you to heal things of the past to do with love, so that love can be, that love can thrive again for you. But I really feel that there is something coming in for you when it comes to love and finances, things move forward. And then I'll finish off with Sim. Do you think I made the right choice to say yes to accept the conditions Nathan put on me? So I don't know, obviously, I don't know what conditions Nathan put on you, but it's hard for me to say to you, yes, you made the right decision, or no, you didn't, when I don't know the conditions. But, also, I don't know why someone should put conditions on you. You have to really think about that. I feel this is a question that you really need to ask yourself. Did you make the right decision to accept the conditions that Nathan put on you? Because, if Nathan is your lover, I don't know who Nathan is, but if Nathan is your lover and they're putting certain conditions, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that, you have to be this way, you have to, you really need to ask yourself, because love is not about having conditions in a relationship, or it's about that compromise, and it has to be something that is okay for both of you. So this is a question that you need to ask yourself. Are you okay with those conditions that you've said yes to? Or are you feeling like, oh, I'm not happy with this, I'm feeling trapped, but I'm just saying yes just to keep the peace, or so he doesn't walk away? Why have those, what are the conditions? Why have you accepted them? Do you feel happy with those conditions? If there's a part of you that is feeling like this is not right, then you need to trust that. Because, if someone else is putting conditions on you, it's like you are not being free to be yourself. You're being expected to be a certain way and to do things a certain way. There's something on my lip. And to do things a certain way. So you have to really ask yourself, is this what I want for my life? Like I said, I don't know the conditions, but it's something that you really need to dive deep into yourself and see if it's the right thing for you. So, and it's not something that someone else should tell you that you made the right decision or not, because you need to be freed in your relationship. I'm assuming it's in a relationship, with Nathan, but if it's conditions that you're not feeling free and happy with, then you really need to ask to make, to see what is the right thing for you. So did you make the right decision? You asked that question anyway. Did you make the right decision to accept those conditions? So we've got here, you've got sleepless nights coming through here. This is the 9 of Wands. This is don't give up. But I'm getting as well, you are having sleepless nights, wondering if this was the right thing for you to do. So, you really don't give up on yourself just because certain conditions have been put on you. Because like I said, I don't know what those conditions were, but don't give up on yourself just so that you fit into a certain situation that someone has put conditions on you. So don't give up on yourself is the message coming through here. And then we also have the 2 of Swords. So you've got a blindfold on there. And, and I feel that you may be in a place whereby you are not seeing things clearly. You've been told you have to follow these conditions or to be in this certain situation, and you're not seeing things clearly. You need to take time for yourself to really sort of reflect and really think about, is this the right thing for you? And then do what's right for you. you know. And I feel like your heart is, it's like your higher self is saying to you, are these conditions right? Are we doing the right thing here? And then your ego is like, but we've got to do it because, and there's like this sort of stalemate between your ego and your higher self. Deep down, you may know that accepting those conditions is not the right thing for you, but your ego is saying, but I have to do it. So because whether it's to keep Nathan or whatever that situation is. So really dive deep into yourself. Is the message coming through for you? Only you know if this is the right thing for you. But I feel like you're so blinded right now. You need that clarity for yourself. So I hope that helps. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And I have to come off, so I will yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. For anyone who's jumped in, I was just doing Sim as well to finish off. I'm just going to read what Sim has said here. Thank you, choosing me even. That's okay. No worries. Thank you so much, love. We're compromising, but I just want to know from my ancestors. So I hope that has helped Sim, because you just need to know if you're doing the right thing for you, because I feel like you are unsure, you know. But if it's conditions, if, like I said, your ancestors are saying to you, if you feel free with those conditions that have been put on you, then you know, then that is okay. Don't give up on love. But if you're feeling like deep down that this is not the right thing for me, then you need to find a bit more clarity about that, or you're not feeling free with the conditions, then you need to find a bit more clarity about that, because I just feel they're saying to you, you're kind of clouded, you can't see clearly, is the message coming through. And it's like your higher self and your ego are sort of in the stalemate where you are unsure of whether this is the right thing for you. So you need to dive deeper to really see if you're feeling free and you're feeling happy with those conditions. Then if you are, and they feel, yes, this is the right thing, then perfect, go ahead and do that. But if there's a part of you that's feeling like, no, something is not right with these conditions, then you need to trust that. So I hope that helps. I'm sending you so much love, and thank you everyone for jumping in. And I will come back tomorrow. Do come in early. And thank you to everyone who donated, and moderators, Donna and Victor, thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love.